Hello, my fellow Virgos, and welcome to your November 2020 energy forecast. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. My website is lisalyle.com, and you can find me on social media, Wisdom of the Heart on Facebook and Instagram, and Lisa Lyle on MeWe. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great birthday season. I know I have been MIA for a few months, and the reason being is I, like the rest of you, have been moving through some incredibly challenging transitions, and I was really guided to turn my focus inward and on my family and myself as we moved through a move and a cycle of completion for a blessed new beginning. So we are in our new space. It's beautiful, it's light filled, and it is all ours. So I'm really happy to be back connecting with all of you. I've missed you. If you're new, welcome. And if you are coming back, thank you for your continued love and support. I am incredibly grateful for you. So just to let you know, I have opened up bookings for the yearly forecast for 2021. So if you are interested in receiving your own month-by-month energy forecast and some healing support for the coming year, please be sure to book early so that I can get those messages out to you in a timely fashion. And they are $222 for a minimum of 12 videos for you. Also, if you are catching this message before November the 3rd, I am offering Blue Moon messages just for you for $44 until November the 3rd. So 1 week from today on Halloween, we will be experiencing a blue moon. It will be the last blue moon that we had was March 31st, 2018, and the next blue moon we are going to have is going to be August 31st, 2023. So the intention and the purpose of these messages are really to support you wrapping up and completing a cycle and stepping into the new. And I really feel that the messages are wanting to support integration into what is here for you now. So if you are interested in any of those, please do check the links in the description box below. You'll probably have to cut them and paste them into your browser in order to submit payment for them. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do. I really would love to see this channel get up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year so I can really expand on my offerings to you through lives and question and answer periods here on this channel. And here we go, Virgo. So the first card out for you, I believe this is called the Intuitive Arts Guide, and it's number 38, and so that comes to an 11. So this is really speaking about you, Virgo, us, Virgo, stepping into our path of mastery, using our intuitive gifts to teach, to share, to uplift the collective consciousness on this planet at this time. So I'm hearing close your eyes to see. So going deeper within. Yeah, this is the Intuitive Arts Guide. And so it feels to me like for many of you, and you may be like myself, who's really felt kind of stagnated, not really in their own energy. Gratefully, I have returned to my own energy, and it's really beautiful and empowering, and I wish the same for all of you. Because we really do have important and beautiful work to do. We are the healers of the earth, and we really came to be the seeds, to nurture our seed, to open, to be that bridge of heaven on earth in the here and now. So this feels very good already, Virgo. I'm excited because I feel like I've already stepped into that energy. And so I'm hopeful many of you are feeling some relief and feeling like you are coming back into your energy. And it's going to be really important for us. So we have Mercury retrograde right now in the sign of Scorpio, but moving back into Libra and then coming back direct from Libra back through Scorpio. So I do feel like up until November the 3rd, when Mercury goes direct, this is a time where you are being asked to nest, to create a beautiful healing space within your home, perhaps going to nature and finding space there as well that really is going to support your journey back home to yourself. And this makes complete sense because then first out we have number 33, another master number, as if to affirm, and this is healing. And this speaks all to me about intuitive communication. You are receiving guidance, direction, and encouragement from the universe. And sometimes we need to be quiet so that we can actually see, feel, and hear the guidance that is right here for us. So connecting to nature, connecting to the trees, really working with that energy to help restore, I want to say, peace to your heart space. It says here, reconnecting with your true nature. And time in nature will support your reconnection with your true nature. Because then you've got number 32, which is purification via water. And many of you know my happy place is down by the lake. I am a Virgo. I very much connect with the earth element and the trees in particular. Water, though, is really, it is our emotions. And so for some of you, I feel like there needs to be a purification of your emotions through releasing. So actually connecting with what you're feeling. If you're feeling sadness, connecting with the sadness and allowing that sadness to move through, and doing so from a space of non-judgment. Just being gentle with yourself, whatever you're going through. And let's face it, 2020 has been an intensely challenging year. And as far as I can tell at this point in time, the biggest lesson is to return to our path of mastery, return to our sovereignty and claim it. And being a master of our emotions and allowing our emotions to guide our creations, because our emotions are stored in the sacral chakra. And this is also a creative center where we give birth to ideas, where we give birth to our vision. And if we're all backed up and blocked up with our emotions, we're going to have a very difficult time processing. We're going to have a very difficult time allowing creation to move through us. So time in and around water is going to be very supportive to you in the month of November. And I'm also I'm feeling like you in a bathtub and really feeling like being in that womb space, warm and nurturing. So take some time this month, Virgo, for self-care, because you can and you are worth your time and attention. This says emotional cleansing and rejuvenation, and the card number is 32, which is a 5. So there, and which is a 5, you were born to thrive, okay? That's what's coming through there. You were born to thrive, not just survive. You were born to thrive. And so making some positive changes. Perhaps there's some habits that you need to let go of. Perhaps there are new habits that you are meant to implement into your daily life. Okay? And self-care is sacred. Remember that. I do feel, personally, I have felt the call to focus on the home front for the remainder of the year. Just focus on what's in my space and keeping the space clear and really holding the highest frequency that we can in this space, which will in turn support the collective as they return home to their inner space. So let's see what the angels are offering for us Virgos. Oh, yes. So perfect. The angel of joyfulness. So after the emotional rejuvenation, I can't talk. Maybe it's because this is the 11th message I'm bringing through today. Either way, I've had so much fun. I have been in my joy all day, delivering and sharing messages with all of you. And this is speaking to me about after that rejuvenation, after that release, that cleansing of emotions, you are really going to be grounded in the truth of unconditional love and working with and using your psychic gifts. And it goes right back to this intuitive arts guide, using your psychic gifts to create what you came here to create. The offerings that want to come through you really come through. You are being called to follow your joy, because in following your joy, you will come to understand what it is you came in this lifetime to do, what it is that you came to share. Archangel Michael walks with you, guides you, encourages you, and wants you to know you are safe and protected. Okay? It says something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And what I feel, that wondrous and magical thing that's about to happen, is you're going to remember who you are and what you came here for. So let's tune in and see what message and support the ancestors are offering you this month. Virgo, November 2020. We're coming into a really powerful time of the year, and it's going to be really important for each of us to stand in our power. And as I say that, we get number 46, the Redwood. And, when I'm saying stand in our power and this card comes out, if you know the Redwood Forest, 300-foot trees and more, just these massive, beautiful beings. And this is what I'm feeling. They represent you. They represent who you are, your strength, the wisdom that you have. It's ancient wisdom, your interconnectedness with all things through your roots. So really making sure that you are nurturing your roots, really making sure that you are adjusting and making modifications as you go in ways that better support you. This is Redwoods are feminine energy, North, Mars, and Earth. So we currently have Mars in retrograde in Aries, and this is the energy that we're really seeing widespread across the planet. It's really fiery, it's aggressive. Mars, the planet of war. And there is a spiritual battle currently taking place on the planet. The Third World War is not with weapons, at least not, guns and tanks and such, perhaps bioweapons. Yet the real battle is for our energy. And, if you're anything like me, you're well aware of this. And this is why it's so important for us who are aware of our spiritual nature to really ground into that energy so that we remain flexible, so we are not toppled over by the strong winds of change that are blowing across the planet. It's a number 46, which is a 10, which is a 1. This is a time of new beginnings, and they're taking me back to this angel of joyfulness. This wonderful new beginning is, right here, about to take place. And I really feel like it's really being directed by this intuitive arts guide who wants us to remember what we came for, who wants us to create from that space of joyfulness, that really beautifully grounded heart space, which is healing. When in balance, it's very healing to others and those around us. And as we remember who we are, we support ourselves much better than when we're floundering and we're disconnected from source. We're actually never truly disconnected from source because we are always connected through our heart space and through our roots, yet we turn away from source because we get busy. We get caught up in the mundane, day-to-day aspects of being human, and we get distracted. We're easily distracted. It's like a squirrel. Have you ever been driving your car? I see it all the time. And the squirrel starts running across the street. gets in front of the car, runs back the other way, and you're kind of like, I'm driving, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, you're confusing me, little squirrel. So we don't want to have squirrel syndrome where we're getting confused and blown off course, when really all we need to stay on course is to stay in our hearts. Okay, so let's see what animal guide is here for us Virgos for the month of November 2020. Animal guidance. I forget who else got this. It's the oyster card, and I'm hearing the cosmos is our oyster, and the more deeply we can connect through our heart, the more our purity shines through, the more we are able to welcome in all the new, the more we are able to integrate the new, so that we can allow the lustrous pearl inside of us to shine through. And I'm just seeing this pearl that's like reflecting all the colors. And, you know, a pearl doesn't get to be a beautiful pearl without going through hardship. Let's face it, you know, all that sand in there, and it's gritty and it's nasty. We don't want to experience it. Yet, if it wasn't for the sand, moving through, we would never see the beauty of a pearl. And remember that you are one of a kind. You are unique, and you were born to shine. And there's something within you. There's a vision, there's a gift, there's a medicine within you that only you can bring to life in the here and now. So this is really about, it's really about you remembering who you are, Virgo. Who you are and what you came for. And if you've always felt like you had a mission of the heart, this is confirmation that yes, indeed you have. And what I'm hearing as soon as I connect with this image is it's time to let your sadness go. It's time, you know, it was funny because it wasn't until my son and I and our animals moved to our new home space. It was after a couple of days being here that it occurred to me, and I had the conversation with my son about it. We had actually, in the other home, we had been sitting in the pain and the trauma of the day that my beloved transitioned, 12/21/2018. We were sitting in that, and we didn't even know. And of course, there were all kinds of outside influences that had come into the space, and you know, didn't come into the space in integrity. So this was also affecting us. And, you know, it was being out of that space and actually living here and sleeping here, where it was like, oh my goodness, like, holy, I was not even, you know, aware of how much heaviness and how much sadness I had been holding on to, let alone my son and even the animals. And here it's like everybody is like, you know, come back home to themselves. Everybody is kind of lightened up and remembering. We're beginning to remember who we are, and it feels good. And so this is what I'm feeling when this card comes out for you, Virgo. It's time to let go of the sadness, and to do so from the energy of unconditional love, and knowing that love is all that we take with us beyond the physical experience. When our physical body dies, we are born to a whole new, expansive and infinite life. And we are not, you know, this is the let go of sadness so that you can be in the joy. We didn't come here to be sad. We didn't come here to sit in our pain. We didn't come to get stuck in those energies. We came to rise above. We came to walk through all of those. It's almost like they're checkpoints, if you will. We came to walk through so that we can rise and restore integrity to our life and our experience. And as we do that, again, we support the collective. The message on the card is an enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just ask the oak tree. Oh my gosh, we got the redwoods, and then we've got the, where else do we have? Do we have another tree somewhere? No, the redwoods. Oh, yes, we did. We had the healing tree, right? This is so beautiful. I love oak trees. My favorite tree, actually. Just as the oak tree is hidden in its seed, the God Goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling is merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. It's time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. Yes, it's really time to let the pain go. It doesn't, you know, what my guy always says to me, in spirit form, of course, is that, you know, holding on to your pain is not like a badge of honor. It's not a representation of how much, you know, you loved me and I loved you and what we meant to each other. It's actually keeping you and the boy and everything stuck and frozen in that time. And I really feel, Virgo, it's time to break free from that energy. It's time to move beyond the pain and the trauma. And the only way to do that is to actually move. You may not necessarily be physically moving, but to move your body, you know, to shift things in your home. I am a master energy shifter in the home space. And, you know, like really creating this beautiful space that feels like a safe haven for everyone that you welcome into it, and being discerning about who you welcome into your space, you know, and yeah, that's really important. So Virgo, we're going to finish off with some crystal guidance. I'm going to reach into my bowl of treasures here and see what comes out as a crystal energy that wants to support Virgo in November. So it's going to be a bit noisy for a second. Bear with me. Oh, that was quick and that fell out. And let's see if I can find that. Of course I can't. Sorry, Loon. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is gorgeous. Chalcedony. Okay, and I feel like this will work really beautifully to connect you with the intuitive arts guide, to connect you with your guides, so that you actually allow yourself to become the channel of light that you were born to be. This is a strong angelic connection, so connecting you to the angelic realms and the angels that support you. And I also, if you'll notice on here, there's this one, they're all different, but this one has a lot of like brown veining in it. And I really feel like this is meaning to connect you with the wisdom of the trees, remembering who you are. I've been guided to wear my amber for a number of weeks now. So amber may also be a supportive crystal for you. I mean, it is tree resin. So chalcedony and amber for my beautiful Virgos for the month of November. So I trust you have felt supported through the messages. Please do let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate and actually love the engagement. So do let me know in the comments down below how your messages felt. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. You will be notified anytime new content is uploaded to this channel. And did I say hit the like button? I believe I did. And I look forward to connecting with many of you for 2021 energy forecasts as well as blue moon messages. So until then, Virgo, remember, you are here to experience joy. Your light, your delight, and your integrity is a joy to the world. So shine on, my fellow Virgos, shine on. I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I thank you.